Hello YouTube, we're back with another Jag of All Trades video. This one's trains, as you can see. We are actually on the floor of the train room. So I got this little loop of track set up. This came from an old Model Power set that was the HO Mighty Shunter set, Rock Island themed. So I just set up the track, and my younger daughter likes Chessie, and this locomotive is hers, this Chessie RS11. So I figure, well, let's test it out with that. So we're just running that with a few cars on it, but I wanted to mainly talk to you guys about some upcoming projects I have. So I built my HO scale switching layout thinking I don't have enough space for HO right now, so I wanted to have at least one good project. But then I kind of got to thinking, it's like, well, that would be nice having younger kids. HO's a little better to deal with. And I thought about making something for them, just a simple circle layout like this. This is about a 36-inch diameter circle here. So I was thinking, maybe if I could do like a squared 40 by 40 inch base for it, and just kind of build it up from there. The one thing I've been thinking about with this project is actually doing a 4 seasons layout. I've seen a couple of them on YouTube. There's not many, surprisingly, but I kind of thought about separating it into quadrants and maybe put a hillside or a town in the middle, and it looks like the town's going through different seasons. Even the thought of like do the same thing with the buildings in every quadrant, just showing in different seasons. I thought that would be kind of cool. So yeah, that's one option here. But yeah, this'll be a fun little project. HO is such a good starter scale for anybody getting into trains that's never done it before. I was an HO guy for years, up until probably about 4 years ago when I got back into trains, and things just blew up from there. I started in N scale and now Z scale, which I sell Z scale. So I'll leave the link in the description to definitely head over to US Z scale. That's my website. I'm an authorized dealer for American Z line, so definitely look into that. And that's where I'm putting most of my effort into these days, as far as modeling and also sales and just promotions and all Z scale pretty much. But I wanted to have at least one good project in every scale. So with HO, I mean, I have my 1x6 HO switching layout, which isn't finished completely yet. The majority of it is. It's runnable. I mean, you can put trains on it; they'll go. All that function works. But eventually, I want to add a DCC controller, possibly put in a backdrop, and maybe do some more landscaping. So there's that. N scale. Right now, I have on my 4x8. Which is basically just a test track. I switch it out every now and then. I'll put an HO loop on it, or I'll put my micro N scale layouts on it. It's able to run trains, but it was never a permanent track plan on there. So eventually, which this one might come down the road a little ways, but eventually I'm going to do the 3.5 by 5.5 N scale project layout, like on Steve's Trains. That's where I got the idea from. It's going to be the same track plan, just some different features in it. Mine's going to be more of a Pennsylvania themed. I know his was New England. Mine, I plan on making it like May 1st, 1971 was when Amtrak debuted in Pennsylvania. And since I have the Rainbow era Amtrak set, which you've seen me do a video on, I thought, well, there's no better place to start than with that. And so incorporate some Amtrak in the later Penn Central years. There wasn't many years, but the last couple. So we got that going on. And in the immediate future, I plan on doing another micro Z scale layout. I have the stuff coming. That's going to be just a simple loop with 2 turnouts. So there's going to be a little bit of switching in it if you want to have some operations. It's going to be a fall colored theme. And yeah, that should be a fun build. Definitely look forward to that. And I think with Z scale, just like with what I said about promotions, that is really something you can do with no space. I mean, these layouts, you've seen my other one. You can put them on a shelf. You can put them on an end table. You can put them on a desk. You can have the full effect of a model railroad in such a small space. So definitely definitely big encouragement here to get into Z-Scale, and not just because I sell them. They're a lot of fun. So in the mail, my next project, my next pieces of equipment here, I have two Penn Central RS3s coming, which I will do a video on when they arrive. American Z line, of course. I bought both the road numbers that we offer. AZL has been re-releasing the RS3s, and like AZL always does, they pull the old road names out of the archives and they just try to cover so much. I mean, some of the ones that you wouldn't even think of that we offer, like Spokane, Portland, and Seattle. Spokane, Portland, and Seattle. That's it. Which is one that I never even heard of up until we released it in the Alco RS3. So definitely check that stuff out. I've always liked the RS locomotives, just like this chassis that's running around. This is a little different. I like the RS3s better. The road switchers, which were great for just about anything when back in their time. But I'll explain more about that when I get these RS3s and we get them on the little Z-Scale track. So yeah, I'm looking forward to starting some new projects here. The Z-Scale, this will be a quick HO project, and eventually when I have the time and money, I will plan on doing my N-scale layout and make that a start to finish project, not something you work on for years and it's never done. I wanted it to be like, let's get something built, get something nice, and be able to put it on display all year round or take it to shows or anything like that. So if you're new to the channel, welcome, and I hope you can share this, and hopefully you can learn something and we can do this model railroading stuff together. So if you're not already subscribed, hit that button, hit the bell notification so you can get the updates. I don't post as much as I should. I'm not really on a schedule. It's just kind of comes and goes with what I have on here as far as videos, but there'll be more in the future. Definitely head over to US Z-Scale, take a look with what we got, and we'll see y'all next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.